me, like this time last year, a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, really changed my life and really gave me the inspiration, along with other things, to start my own law firm. I want to read you a quote that I just read. It goes like this: "The first book I read when I was on this journey was by Tim Ferriss, called The 4 Hour Workweek. I learned three principles from this book: automation, scalable, virtual online business. Those are the three. I fell in love with these principles so much that I wouldn't make any business decision unless it aligned with these three principles. I refused to do hourly work. I refused to meet clients in person. I refused to follow the quote unquote traditional way of running a law firm. Instead, I ran a virtual law firm that was automated and scalable, where I wasn't tied to any physical location or a strict 9 to 5 work schedule. I work on my own time, mostly from home. I did it my way, as long as it aligned with those three principles: automated, scalable, virtual." Do you know who wrote that?
Yeah, that was from one of my Facebook posts from a couple of months ago. Yeah, so that book really was like my kind of turning point of just realizing these three key principles. Again, it's automation, which basically means you create a system where it's running on itself. So let's just say when it comes to my law firm, literally my client generation is automated. That means clients are coming in on a consistent basis, on a daily, hourly basis, around the clock. And also once they become clients, the actual work is also automated, running on its own. Second is scalable. So whatever actions that I personally do have to be scalable. That means if somebody wants to meet with me in person to have lunch, I refuse that, because it's a one-to-one action. The only actions I do are have to scale out. That means this interaction we're having is super scalable. It's one conversation, but the output is times hundreds and thousands. So everything you do, make sure it's scalable. And then the third aspect is the virtual aspect. Is I try to make sure that I'm not tied into a physical location to do my job. That means I didn't have to hire people in person necessarily to run my thing. So everything in the beginning was set up remotely with virtual admins, virtual people, virtual processes and things like that.
It's amazing, because literally those three principles, which are kind of like consensus believed in by like the tech community and business community, and probably even big law, are frowned upon by the majority of attorneys. It's literally like, you say that, it's like, stay away from me. Like that's crazy talk. And so it's amazing that you had the ability to read that and give a shot at applying it to law. And I hope that inspires a lot of people out there to know that there's just not one way to do it, like they tell you in law school. And that's amazing stuff.